Hi, everybody. Welcome to Crafting and Crime Daily Live. There is a verdict in the Lori Vallow Daybell case. This was announced about 40 minutes ago at 12:53 Central Time, where I'm at. So we still have a few more minutes to wait. So I thought I'd let people know I'm live. Come on in. We'll watch it together. Yes. Congratulations. Crafting Way is now a member of the channel. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Okay. I think I cut myself off. If you're watching back on the replay, let me know that you stopped by. Leave me a comment. Say hello. So yeah, I did release a video this morning talking about the closing statements. Hi, Jerry. Good morning. I was just sitting here, number one, catching I had to restart Hogwarts Legacy game because I fell below the map, which if you're a gamer, you'll know what that means. And that particular character, I couldn't go back to that character, so I had to start a new character from the beginning. So I think I'm just now caught up to where I was when I fell below the map. And now I know how not to do that again. I don't know that I could recreate that if I tried. I walked out the door of Hogwarts and whoosh, I was below the map. Anyway, it was very weird. So we are waiting for the verdict. I have the feed down in the green room. I'm watching it. When we go to the courtroom, I will put that feed up. Hi, Mary. I haven't seen you in a very long time. You guys can hear me okay? I didn't have the microphone. Let me put the microphone over here. So I've been sitting here diamond painting, playing my game. There's a cross stitch that I want to start this weekend, and I'm just going through all of my thread to see if I had the colors that I need, and I don't. The cross stitch that I'm going to be starting is it's called, what is it called? Hold on, I'll tell you. I will tell you. I have it in my Goodreader. It's a Carolyn Manning design, Valentine glass. A lot of the girls that I cross stitch with are doing they're all called something glass, Christmas glass, Valentine glass, all different designs. I chose Valentine glass because it's got pink in it, of course. But I don't have the colors that I need. There's like 10 colors. And of course, I've got hundreds of colors, but not those 10, of course, right? So that's what I was doing, waiting for the verdict here. Listening again to the closing arguments. Like I said, I did release a video this morning where I summarized those. I was dying laughing when the defense lawyer was talking about the storm coming or being led by the storm. How men are often led by the storm. I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, I'm still watching. There are so many people outside this courthouse, inside the courtroom. I understand that Kay and Larry, the grandparents of JJ, have arrived. A lot of the police that investigated these crimes are present in the courtroom. A lot of the media that we're familiar with are present in the courtroom. Everybody's waiting. And this is going to be the court's feed that I have here. So I'm waiting for that to come up. I hope there's no glitches because it's not Court TV's feed or Long Crimes feed. It's actually the court. So we'll see how that goes. Just in time for me to take a nap. Yay. Hey, Sherilyn, welcome. Nice to have you. If you're lurking, thanks for coming. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up down there. YouTube has been pushing out my videos. I am thrilled. So many new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. Don't forget you can also become a member. That's those green names that are in the chat there. Let me go back to chat here on my iPad. Lois is here and Jen. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Yes. So we are waiting. Verdict time. And it's Friday. I was doing a hula dance since, it's for for Lori in honor of her obsession with Hawaii. It's expensive to live in Hawaii. Good Lord. I've never even been to Hawaii. Have you guys been to Hawaii? No, never been. You're hulaing with me. I would like to see that, Jen. When I watch your live tonight, I want to see you hula dance. Can I say jail has not helped her age? Oh my God. She has not aged well. Not at all. No. Um, the goddess is no more. Sherilyn's never been to Hawaii either. Yeah, me neither. So everybody's outside the courtroom, all the media with their cameras, and everybody's waiting. Waiting. It is 1:39, so we really have maybe, I don't know, 10 more minutes to wait. Fingers crossed. So what are you guys thinking? Guilty? Not guilty? Well, hung jury's out of the question. Let me look at my community poll, see what you guys think over on there. I'm looking at Discord. No, I do have a Discord. If you guys want to jump into the Discord, let me know. I can send you an invite. Carl knows how to put a link. You know, I have moderators that can put that link into the description, but they're not here. I think they're working. You guessed 2:48 today for the verdict. That's a very darn good guess. You might be like down to the minute. Yeah. I think, wow, that is a darn good guess. Oh, community page. I forgot what I was doing. Hold on. Okay. So 98% of the votes have gone with guilty and 2% hung jury. No one that has voted has said not guilty. Okay. Yeah, I got to go with guilty on this one. If you want to know my reasoning, watch this morning's show where I talk about the closing arguments, talk about, why I think she's guilty, those kind of things. Cheryl said, yes, it was that time. She predicted it. Where is it going? Why is it not working? There we go. It is, yeah. So we're waiting to go into the courtroom. I especially want to see her face when they announce guilty. So there's going to be 6 charges that are read into the record with either guilty or not guilty. First one is she guilty? This is charge number 1. Is she guilty of committing the first-degree murder of Tylee Ryan? And then the second is, no, hold on. Okay, the first one is conspiracy to commit the murder of Tylee Ryan. Second charge is the actual murder of Tylee Ryan. Charge number 3 is conspiracy to commit the murder of J.J. Vallow. Charge number 4 is conspiracy to commit the murder of J.J. Vallow. Charge number 5 is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder of Tammy Daybell. And charge number 6 is she guilty of grand theft? And that has to do with collecting Social Security checks after her children. She knew her children were dead. I mean, she had to have known that, right? Diamonds and Dogs. I like that name. Very cute. She's new here. Welcome. This story's so sad. I don't know all the details, but I hope they rot in. Yeah. Well, luckily, I have covered all the details for you, Melanie. Everything I do, all the trials that I cover are playlisted. If you want to go back and see older trials, you'll see everything in the playlist. So with this particular trial, it's listed under Daybell. So, of course, we have the trial of Chad. Chad's trial probably won't be for another year. When they were talking the other day during the pretrial hearing, they were talking about May or June of next year for his trial, if he doesn't take a plea, because he's facing the death penalty. Even though Lori is not, he still is. Her sentencing will probably not be today. They have that change of venue to do this trial. They'll probably return to the actual county where this is venued for the sentencing. Jen says, I mean, seriously, Kay was giving a $20,000 reward, and yet Lori was like, they are fine. They're happy. Just doesn't make sense that she would be involved. Oh my God. There is a rabbit in my diamond paintings. I just saw it. It was a rabbit. How the hell did a rabbit get in my house? A little baby rabbit is over there on my diamond paintings. He fell down. Oh, there he is. I got it. Oh my God. What are you doing in here? Is that? It's a baby rabbit. Oh my God. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, I got my feet up because it's like this. I thought maybe it's not a mouse, it's a rabbit in my craft room. How the hell am I going to get that thing out? Oh my God. It is not the Easter Bunny, you guys. He's over there. All my diamond paintings are in that corner over there. And I just looked up and there's a rabbit over there. I have one window that stays open for the cats. They go in and out of this window. And it's way up high off the ground. I don't know how this baby rabbit could have gotten in my house. I'm more worried about the cats getting to it than the dogs. I could just see Pearl playing with this little bunny. Oh my gosh. All right, what's happening in the courtroom here? I'm going to go ahead and add this to the stream. I have it muted. This is Long Crime. They're still chit-chatting. They're outside the courtroom. That is the Long Crime producer there that you see on your screen. We'll be switching to the courtroom feed here soon. So they're not at the courtroom feed yet. So how am I going to get this rabbit out? I've got my phone. I could film it if I knew where he was. Well, I mean, when this is over, I got to find a baby rabbit and get it out of my house. What did you say? Maybe use a sheet to grab him? I don't know. You guys. That's crazy. I'm trying to see where he went. That was weird and unexpected. Oh my gosh. I've got some paper towels here. These are bigger than the baby rabbit. Oh, yes. Thank God. If it was a raccoon, when this live would have ended, I would be freaking out. I wouldn't even be in this room because those raccoons. Hi, one cracked mom. Put on some gardening gloves, scoop him up, and take him out. Oh, but I've got 4 bags of yarn over there, 40 or 50 diamond paintings. He's probably more scared of me than I am of him. So yeah, when this is over, that's a great idea. Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh my God, you guys. It's right here. I'm going to see if I can scoop him up and get him out the door. Where did you go? Hello. Baby rabbit. I think he went under my heater. He's behind me somewhere. I'm keeping my feet up. Literally, like about that big. Teeny tiny little rabbit. Put food in a crate. They're sweet. Oh, I'm sure they are. Oh, hi, baby rabbit. Oh, don't be scared. Come here. Oh, come here. Like it's going to listen to me, right? It's a baby. Where did you go now? Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, that's my shoe. You like my shoe? Come here. Come here. I'm trying to watch the feed. Let me put the feed up so you guys don't miss anything while I'm chasing this rabbit. Kitty, come here, rabbit. Come here. Oh, he just darted. Hold on. Maybe if I'm really, really quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Hi, Joanna. I'm hunting a rabbit. Hi. He's right there. Let me see if I can film him with the phone. Hold on. I'll get some pictures of him. Where'd you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? He's chewing on my pen. Oh my gosh. Little guy. If I bend down to get him, he just runs away. Do you have a small basket? I've got this, the cat bed. I was going to scoop him up with the cat bed. Oh, he is fast. He's a fast little bugger. I can't even imagine how he got in the house here. That's crazy. Okay, well, maybe if I lay the little cat basket here, he'll get into the cat bed. Here you go. Look, I got a bed for you. Oh my gosh. An unexpected guest on today's show. It's so cute. Yeah. Well, if I don't need any more pets, Joy. But this would be the perfect time to talk about. You guys can become members of the channel by clicking on the link that's in the description, or you can subscribe or hit the like button while we're waiting for the verdict. Oh, there he goes. He's behind the curtain. He's behind the curtain. Hey, rabbit. He definitely knows that I want to catch him, so I don't know if he's going to come anywhere near me. There's so much stuff in this room, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's back over with the diamond paintings. Is there more than one? Is it a whole family? No. It's just one. God. It's just one. Okay. Out of people at this place. My God. Don't pee on my diamond paintings. Better not. Oh, let me see if I can show you the picture I just took of him. Where'd it go? Oh, let me make myself big. Hold on. There, see the little bunny rabbit? He's little. More likely to chew them. Well, they're all in boxes. Oh, there he goes. He's jumping. I don't know where he just landed. I try to keep my feet elevated so he doesn't run across them, because that would freak me out. He's definitely over there. I don't know how. Well, are we in a pickle here today? All right, it is 1:53. It is exactly 1 hour since they announced that there was a verdict. I'm going to add this to the stream again. Hopefully we're going inside the courtroom here. So, yeah, we're all waiting. Hi, Aaron. Welcome. Do you have a carrot or lettuce? Put that down and grab him while he's snacking. That's a great idea, Erin. I have a cucumber in the refrigerator. Maybe I could get the cucumber out. Yeah, once the verdict's read and we're all done here with the live, I'll get something to entice him out and get him out of here. I want to reunite him with his mother. I don't know where my cat carrier is. Isn't that terrible? Joanna, happy Mother's Day. I'm a rabbit mommy. Joanna, that is really sweet of you. Thank you for the super chat. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get a laundry basket over him. Well, I'm just going to throw this cat bed over him. It's soft. It won't hurt him. And then maybe I can scoop him up. Right now, he's hopping around the diamond paintings over there. I think I'm going to have to close the window that the cats use. And it's so high up off the ground. I don't know how he would have, unless he got in the door when I was letting the dogs out this morning. Who knows? That is so weird. I tell my sister. Oh, that's awesome. Where is Mickey? Mickey, you're missing the verdict. Mickey's in a lot of pain today. I don't know if she's going to do a live tonight. Let me tell her there's a verdict so she can come watch. She might be watching. She might be lurking. If a rabbit gets in, rats and mice will definitely come in. They're super agile. Oh, Jesus. When I rent this place, when I first rented this place, the guy next door would tell me, you know, that there are raccoons that go in your house. And I'm like, what? So I told the landlord what he said. She's like, oh, there's no raccoons in there. And then, so I kept hearing something over my bed at night. So, and I kept telling the landlord, listen, there's a raccoon in the attic. I just know it. She wouldn't pay. So she came out, she put some traps up in the attic, and she did catch a raccoon. So I put raccoon free. Then I kept hearing the noise again. So I kept telling her I'm still hearing that noise. So she comes out, she puts another trap up. And then one day I'm in the kitchen and I open my kitchen pantry and there's the raccoon. And I slammed the door shut. Naturally, of course, I screamed. But so I called her. I said, you need to come. You need to get your husband. You need to come out here and get this raccoon out of my house. And of course, the dadgum thing peed all over everything in the pantry. I had to throw everything out, all the food. I had to throw it out. So the landlord reimbursed me for all the food that I lost. And then she did something up in the attic to make sure that they don't come in again. And I haven't had any problems with raccoons since. But the baby rabbit, I'm thinking, must have just come in the door when I opened it to let the dogs out. I don't usually watch for rabbits coming in because it's super small. Yeah. Can you believe Sunday is Mother's Day? Oh my goodness. I'm wondering which of my children will shun me this year. Probably my daughter. She's not much of a mom's girl. I'm not that close with my daughter, unfortunately. I'd love to be, but she's she's closer with her stepmother. So anyway, East Idaho News has where the courtroom is up, guys. So I'm going to make this a full page so we can what's going on. We are in the courtroom. We're going to go full screen. I got the law and crime feed of the courtroom up here, as you can see. Let me I don't have the sound on just yet. All right, the sound is on now, but it looks like the feeds are frozen. This is not a great courtroom feed. Not at all. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's frozen. Interesting. Or did I not press? Let's see. It is not frozen. I'm not.
6 hours, 51 minutes.
There we go.
To decide whether or not Lori Daybell is guilty of the murder.
I'm going to make sure we're current on this.
To murder JJ.
Predicting a clean sweep. I don't think there's enough here to sort of distinguish the murder charges from the conspiracy charges. And I agree with Kathy when she says 7 hours is not really that long a deliberation for a case like this that went on for weeks and has 7 different counts that they have to go through as a jury.
Okay.
And they had a break in between to go home.
No,
last
the judge is
night
not in the
just to
courtroom
get
yet.
in and out of a room and poll each other and talk about basic things takes some time. So I think, that the length of the deliberation suggests to me it's going to be a clean sweep guilty verdict. You could imagine a scenario.
Carolyn, you're probably right about the cat.
Conspiracy. You can
I don't want to hear this
imagine
guy
a scenario
babbling.
where they might have a different answer for Tammy than they do for the children, but I don't think that's where we're headed.
Yeah, I think the timing is not.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right. It looks like the judge has entered the courtroom.
Far different case. Looks
Okay,
like
they
the
can shut
judge
up anytime.
is on the bench now, and he is about to talk to the jury, confirm they have a verdict, and then we will hear that verdict. Let's go live.
Thank you. Take all that crap off the screen. Thanks. This is the actual courtroom camera feed that we're looking at, guys.
All right, good afternoon, everyone.
There is a death penalty. She is not facing the death penalty. I'll explain that later why she's not.
This is case CR 22-21-1624, State of Idaho versus Noreen Vallow. The matter before the court today is for a verdict in the jury trial that's been conducted over the last several weeks in this case. The court will note on the record, prosecution is here represented by Mr. Wood, Ms. Blake, and Ms. Smith. The defense, Mr. Archibald, Mr. Thomas are present, as well as the defendant who is present. The court's been advised that the jury has reached a verdict at this time. Is the state ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's have the jury trial, please.
It's interesting to put the faces to all these
While the
voices
jurors are
I've been
being brought
listening
in,
to
I'd
for the
like
last 6
to
weeks.
Indicate that this matter is being live streamed on the court's
True,
YouTube
Sherry.
channel. In addition, the court's existing conduct order is in effect, and everyone needs to comply with that conduct order. This verdict has several counts. The court is going to require that all in attendance abstain from any sort of loud outbursts or sounds that in any way affect the proceedings in this matter as the counts are read in the verdict. And I expect to maintain order and decorum as has been the case throughout this trial with those in attendance. So please keep that in mind once we get to this stage of these proceedings. So with that in mind, if the jurors are ready, they can be seated.
All right, please. Jury's all present, got for Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Bailiff. Please be seated. All right, the court will note that we had alternate jurors that were excused upon deliberations. So now the remaining 12 jurors who have deliberated are here and appear to all be properly seated. Will counsel stipulate that the jury is all present and properly seated from the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will the defense will stipulate?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, at this time, the court will inquire then from the jury. Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yeah.
Very well. If you have the verdict form, I'd ask the bailiff to bring that over here and we'll have it brought to the clerk to be read. All right, the court has reviewed the verdict form, find that it's been properly completed, signed and dated. So at this time, I'll direct the clerk to please read the verdict into the record. The defendant would please rise.
In the District Court of the 7th Judicial District of the State of Vermont, State of Idaho versus Lori Noreen Vallow, aka Lori Noreen Daybell, defendant, case number CR 22211624. Verdict. We, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn to try the above entitled action for our verdict, unanimously answer the questions submitted to us as follows. Question number 1. In regards to count 1 of the amended indictment, is Lori Noreen Vallow not guilty or guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder of Tylee Bryan and grand theft by deception? Answer, guilty. Question number 2. In regards to count 2 of the amended indictment, is Lori Noreen Vallow not guilty or guilty of first-degree murder of Tylee Bryan? Answer, guilty. Question number 3. In regards to count 3 of the amended indictment, is Lori Noreen Vallow not guilty or guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder of Joshua Jackson Vallow and grand theft by deception? Answer, guilty. Question number 4. In regards to count 4, the amended indictment, is Lori Noreen Vallow not guilty or guilty of first-degree murder of Joshua Jackson Vallow? Answer, guilty. Question number 5. In regards to count 5 of the amended indictment, is Lori Noreen Vallow not guilty or guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder of Tammy Daybell? Answer, guilty. Question number 6. In regards to count 7 of the amended indictment, is Lori Noreen Vallow not guilty or guilty of grand theft? Answer, guilty. Dated this 12th day of May, 2023, signed by the presiding officer.
All right, please be seated. Madam Clerk, thank you for reading the verdict into the record. At this time, let me just inquire of the jury, is this in fact your true and correct verdict?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Let me ask now from counsel, does the state wish to have the jury polled?
We do not, Your Honor.
Does the defense wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the jury will be polled at this time. Madam Clerk, if you would please indicate only by juror numbers of each of the jurors if this is their true and correct verdict individually.
Juror number 4, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 5, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 8, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 12, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 13, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 14, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 15, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 16, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. The court does find it's a unanimous verdict in this case, so I will direct the clerk to record the verdict into the record of this case. I'll now have a closing jury instruction for our jurors and also those alternate jurors that are in attendance today. You have now completed your duties as jurors in this case and are discharged with the sincere thanks of this court. The question may arise as to whether you may discuss this case with the attorneys or with anyone else. For your guidance, the court instructs you that whether you talk to the attorneys or to anyone else is entirely your own decision. It is proper for you to discuss this case if you want to, but you are not required to do so, and you may choose not to discuss the case with anyone at all. If you choose to talk to someone about the case, you may tell them as much or little as you like about your deliberations or the facts that influenced your decision. If you decide to discuss the case with anyone, you should be careful to respect the privacy and feelings of your fellow jurors. You should limit your comments to your own perceptions and feelings. If anyone persists in discussing the case over your objections or becomes critical of your service either before or after any discussion has begun, please report that to me. At this time, then, the court offers its sincere thanks to the jurors. I appreciate your patience and attentiveness throughout this lengthy trial. I also thank you again for upholding your important civic duty as jurors in this case. I'd also like to thank the attorneys who tried this case for your professionalism throughout the proceedings and in the pretrial motions that came before trial. At this time, then, the court will discuss briefly sentencing in this case. In Idaho, pursuant to Title 19, Chapter 25, a report is required to be prepared before sentencing called a pre-sentence investigation report. In a typical case, that report takes at least 2 months to prepare. In a case such as this, it will likely take longer. The court will inquire as to a pre-sentence investigator for the time frame required to prepare the report in this case. Upon getting an estimation, then the court will reach out to counsel for determining a date for sentencing. I'll just advise everyone that will likely be, I'm thinking, at least 3 months probably before that sentencing can be scheduled to have the report completed. The court will also advise at this time then, upon conclusion of the proceedings, the defendant will be remanded back to custody of the Ada County Sheriff at this time to be transferred to the Fremont County Sheriff for further proceedings in Fremont County for sentencing. The court will also instruct the clerk to collect any of the jurors' notes pursuant to Idaho Criminal Rule 24.1A. At this time, then, the court will ask that the jurors and any alternates in attendance be excused from the courtroom. And I am going to direct that all in attendance here remain seated until such time as the jurors have been completely exited from the courtroom. And in addition, I'll let the jurors know there is additional information you'll be receiving through the court administration offices on your way out as you leave today. So again, thank you for your service. Court will be adjourned. And Mr. Bailiff, if you could have all rise for the jury.
All rise, please.
Well, it doesn't matter how many times you see it.
Do
live it,
you
feel
see
it,
the body
verdict is
language
never
on
the
her?
verdict until
Oh
you
my
hear it.
God. Wow. All right. I'm going to take this feed out here. You're going to see people start running out to talk to the media. She's standing there like this. That is very defensive posture. Like I'm pissed. That's the posture that she's going for right now. Seriously, lady? Yeah. Meanwhile, the rabbit is running back and forth behind me, just totally distracting me. I apologize, you guys. There's a baby bunny in my craft room in the studio here that has been running around. I don't have any idea how the thing got in here. It's like this big, little teeny weeny bunny rabbit. This chick is so past crazy. She is. So let me tell you why there's no death penalty for Lori Vallow Daybell. Lori Vallow Daybell asked for a speedy trial. Now, Chad had already given up his right to a speedy trial, but there was there's deadlines when you're doing pretrial discovery. There's discovery deadlines, and the prosecution missed one with some recent DNA evidence that they were supposed to turn over to the defense counsels for both of the parties because it was all supposed to be tried together. Well, because they didn't do that within the time frame that the court had set out, the defense attorney for Lori asked for sanctions because she would not waive her right for a speedy trial, and he didn't feel like that the lateness of this material was going to allow him enough time to prepare for the death penalty phase. And the judge agreed. So, but he severed, the defense counsel for Chad asked for a continuance. So he granted the continuance. He severed the two trials, but because she wouldn't give up her right to speedy trial, instead of a continuance, the judge felt like it would only be fair because they were not going to have enough time to prepare for the death penalty. And one of the things that the defense counsel argued was that she's mentally not there. You can't kill somebody that's mentally diseased. If you're suffering from a disease of the mind, you can't put them to death. So the judge took it off the table. And, the defense counsel asked for sanctions, and the sanction was prosecution, you messed up. We're taking the death penalty off the table, which it's actually a good thing, because it would have meant at this point we would have to go into phase 2 of the trial. You would have heard all this stuff again, because they just kind of basically repeat everything over again. But then you would have had people come in and testify as to her mental capacity. She would have had to go through an examination, probably an MRI, all kinds of things to make sure there's nothing functionally wrong with her brain, that she's just crazy. Anyway, so Chad is still facing the death penalty. And the offer that they could make him is, rather than go through another very, very expensive trial, because it is expensive to put these trials on, they may just say, if you'll accept 30 years to life, or if you'll accept life in prison without the possibility of parole, we won't move forward with the death penalty. And maybe he'll take that now that he sees that's what Lori's going to get. She's going to get 3 life sentences without the possibility of parole. So I've got to catch this rabbit. That was a lot. Can you guys believe that the judge in the Nicholas Cruz case resigned? Did you guys hear that on the news? It just rolled on their ticker tape. I had seen it last night in the evening news on NBC, but she's down in Miami. I forget her name, but she resigned. She was very controversial. She had made some really bad judgment calls against the defense counsel and really dressed them down several times publicly, and was very inappropriate. Yeah, she was really inappropriate during the Nicholas Cruz case. And I heard that she had been inappropriate in another case since then, another death penalty case, and that there were hues and cries for her resignation, and she did resign. She's no longer a judge. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think she was cut out. She doesn't have the right, I don't know. I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? She's not a good fit to be a judge. Let's just say that. She's not a good fit, I don't think. Yeah. Because, it takes a certain personality to be a judge, and she just didn't have it. She did not have it. I've been very impressed with some of the judges I've seen. The judge in this case, the cat's going to go after the Pearl. You be nice. Pearl, you probably brought that rabbit in here. Pearl is on the hunt. Oh my God. Emotional intelligence, Sherry, I agree. I don't think she had it. Because she was, you're talking about my children. How dare, no, he wasn't talking about your children. Yeah, she was crazy, that one. So yeah, Pearl is on the hunt for the rabbit. She's stalking around here. You should see her. She's like, I hope she does. I just want to get that thing out of here. She knows it's here. She's going to find it. Oh my, that poor rabbit. The other day I'm sitting there and Pearl is bouncing. She's on her back and she's bouncing a moth up in the air. I'm like, oh no. And the moth was alive. She was just having a good old time. I had to take the moth away from her and let it go outside so it wouldn't die. Yeah. You guys. Pearl, do not eat the rabbit. Yes, please don't eat the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Isn't that a song? Oh. Oh, there's Pearl. Pearl, where is he? Where did he go? She is checking every nook and cranny for this rabbit. Oh my goodness. Get him. Now she's under my cabinet looking. I don't think he's there. Nope. Where did he go? Where did he go? She's like looking. I don't know where Stitch is. Stitch is probably taking a nap. This is his nap time. Crafting Way was Ray's country. That's the quickest way to get it out. What? Let her catch it. I know. That's what I'm thinking. Then I just have to pick her up and stick her outside. Just get rid of that cat. Get rid of the rabbit. Let him go back to its mother. Now it's a Donnie Darko episode. Oh no. I don't know what Donnie Darko is, but I'm sure it's interesting. No, the bunny's not going to get hurt. There will be no bunnies injured in the making of this video. I promise you. Pearl might play with it for a little bit, but I don't think it's going to get hurt. It's so interesting because I was walking the dog the other day, probably yesterday, the day before, and I saw a rabbit like down the block, a grown rabbit. And I thought, well, that's unusual. It's the first time I'd ever seen a rabbit in this neighborhood. And now I've got a bunny in my house. So Pearl will get it. Yeah. It's not a pet rabbit. It's a wild rabbit. They are vermin. Oh, God. I did not need to hear that they are vermin. I just want it out of here. Yeah. I don't care if it's a pet or a vermin. I don't need a rabbit in my house. Oh, there goes Pearl again. Did you get it, Pearl? Where is he? She is still stalking this thing. She's in stealth mode. So did we get the right verdict? I think so, guys. I think this was one of those times where the jury got it right. I'm a Disney princess now. We have a ton of rabbits here. Oh no. It's a baby bunny. It's not. Yeah. No. Ditch. Pearl, what are you doing? Where is it? Where is it? All right. I will keep you updated. If I catch the rabbit and I can get a photo of it, I'll put it on the community page and let you know that, yes, the baby bunny is okay. It's a kitty snack now. No. Yeah, I probably will get Pearl out of here, or maybe I should let her help me chase it. She's probably going to be more help than a hindrance, so I could probably leave her in here. But I need to close the door to the house because this is a converted garage that I'm in now. So if I close that door that's over there, then it won't go in the house. Hope her husband gets a chair. Yep. If he goes to trial and the death penalty is on the table, he's going to get it. Yeah. Him and his storm are going to be in trouble. Yeah. So I'm glad a lot of you got the storm reference that I made in today's video. If you want to hear about the closing arguments, and you can listen to today's episode where I talk about the storm. But also in today's episode, I do end the calendar story that I started and I carried through all week long. If you want to hear how that will concluded, you're going to want to watch today's episode. So just fast forward through the Lori Vallow Daybell stuff and get to the end, to the good stuff. It'll hide from the cat. You won't find it if she's there. So I could get Pearl out of here too. Oh, Pearl's over there. Don't you chase that thing in my house. Maybe she's given up chasing it. Close the house door. If there's any crack at all, put a towel bunched in the crack. No, there's no crack. The saga continues. Jeez. Just me getting to that corner is like going through a maze because I've got my ring light here. I've got bins of yarn all up against the wall over here. And then the diamond paintings are all stacked up over here, which is where I thought it was. I don't hear him. He's not moving around. I need to get the cat out of here. I think you're right. So I'm gonna go close the house door. Where are your episodes on this channel? Yes, they are on the Crafting and Crime channel. If you look in the playlist, you will find all of the episodes. Also, you should see today's episode right up on my on my homepage. But yeah. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate your support. If you're an old subscriber, you guys are awesome. Consider becoming members. And I'm going to go search for the rabbit. All right, guys, thank you for coming. I know it was very distracting because of the whole bunny thing, but I will. Tomorrow's Saturday. I got to bring you guys up to speed on Lucy Leppy. That trial is still going on. So I'm going to bring you guys current on it probably in tomorrow's episode. So don't forget to watch. I wish I had found you for Johnny Depp trial. Except I didn't cover that one. Melanie, my subscribers did not want me to cover the Johnny Depp trial, so I didn't cover it. But I have covered every other trial that you can think of. Going back to George Floyd, a couple of years I've been doing this now. So thank you for your support. Oh, Crafting Away, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I won't sing the whole thing. I don't want to ruin your day. But you have a wonderful birthday tomorrow. If you are a mom, have a happy birthday or have a happy Mother's Day this weekend. I'll be live on Mother's Day at 11 a.m. Hope to see you then. Bye. Going to find the rabbit, kill the rabbit.